This has been Strictly Ball Business.
Strictly ball business.
Strictly ball business.
I like that video.
Shit.
So since we're talking so much about Dejounte Murray, I know you want to talk about it. This fit, one of the best backcourts in the NBA, Trae Young and Dejounte Murray. Talk to me about him. Tell me something.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fast. I think it's going to be in control. And I think, they're going to get some lobs up to John Collins. I think they're going to get some lobs up to Clint Capella. And, overall, this is a really fast, young team, but they're really smart, too. I think they've got some really talented guys here leading this offense. And really excited to see what happens with it, because I think the Hawks are kind of a big question mark after the last two seasons, going from the Eastern Conference Finals to
Gentleman's sweep.
Just
in the first
barely,
round.
yeah, and just barely making the playoffs too. Like, I think they weren't even the 8th seed; they were like the 9th seed, and then won their way in. So,
Yeah.
under original playoff formats, they would have missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
They should consider that season a complete disappointment in my mind, based on what they did the year before. Because like after that, are you just like, whoa, was that Eastern Conference Finals a fluke? Is John Collins really good at basketball? Is Clint Capella gonna last much longer in the NBA? You start having these questions. You know one thing. Trae Young is a bona fide star, and he might even just keep getting better. At least he's gonna keep getting smarter, and hopefully in those playoff games, it'll make things easier for him. But I think overall, you bring in Dejounte Murray because of like those struggles they had in the Heat series, where all they had to do was lock up on Trae and their offense was toast.
Yep, ball.
Yeah. Now you bring in Dejounte Murray, and you got a guy who can create his own shot, and he can create shots for others.
No, yeah, exactly. I think that's nail on the head. Like that, they knew last season was a disappointment. I think they thought it was a disappointment even going into the playoffs. I think they knew all that. They're concerned about Capella. One thing about Dejounte Murray is I think him playing on this floor with Trae, I think they're going to go to John Collins at center a lot more now that they're playing faster, as we were just talking about with the Hornets. I think they're going to use that. I mean, because they shift. They have perfect roster where they can just shift Capella out, where John Collins plays center. Hunter moves over to the small forward, and I don't know who would be this. I mean, Hunter moves over to the power forward. I don't know who would play small forward now that Herter and what's his face are gone. Cam Reddish. But anyway, that's not the point. So, they went out. They got the exact guy they need next to Trae Young, an all-star, all defensive guard, 4th in assists last year, just behind Trae Young, who was 3. And you get rebounding for when you choose to go small. Because that was a huge thing, is they were getting out physical. This guy's a very physical, 8 rebounds a game, almost as much as John Collins, if not more. So they're coming out and getting this guy. They're like, listen, we can play small ball. We're doubling down. It's not just dead on Trae Young, which Trae Young handled the ball all the time last season. But they were like the best offense when he was holding the ball, which is fair. So they go out and get a guy who created play-in offense off of nothing. So they're like, oh, we'll bring in this Dejounte Murray guy. He's pretty good. So that's all good. The only downside is the shooting. Only 32%. Volume keeps going up. He's not a guy you can completely leave open. Obviously, he can hit his shots, but it does affect spacing. But they don't have to close. They can widen that gap to close out. So, and you got guys like Clint Capella who doesn't shoot, and then DeAndre Hunter, and then you got John Collins who's good at shooting, just not high volume. I have to talk about that just because people they don't see that correlation. They look at him and he shoots like 38%. But I'm like, yeah, but off like 2 a game. It's not good shooting. Anyway, so you do need shooting. Granted, this is going to unlock something we have never seen, and that's off-ball Trae. Like, I'm excited to see it because this guy, he shoots really well off ball. I mean, granted, where is it? Oh, no. That was a different stat for a different note. But I'm excited. So off-ball Trae is going to help out a lot. He's going to be able to create on and off ball now. I don't think they're going to be stuck. I think they're going to make it further. I'd say second round this year. It's a really tough East.
Yeah, no, I certainly could see that happening. The East and the West are both tough. I mean, every team seems to be trying to get better, with a couple of exceptions. But like in the East, who's really trying to be bad right now? I mean, you got the Magic, who just had the number 1 pick, but like
Pistons, Magic, Pistons,
yeah, them and the Pistons are really
Pacers.
the only teams. Pacers trying to be bad.
Yeah,
But like, I mean, even the Knicks are trying.
yeah, Knicks and Hornets are trying. Don't want to be bad, but they will be bad.
Yeah, they don't want to
possibly
be bad.
toss the Wizards in that boat. Maybe a little bit better, but that's
Yeah,
it.
Wizards
That's
keep trying.
that's the
And
bottom
like the
six.
Wizards still have Scott Brooks there. No, they don't. They fired him. They have Wes Unseld Jr. That's right.
Yeah.
He seems to be doing okay.
Who did a
But, like,
good job coaching this year? Just not much to work with. Everyone was injured too.
It's probably just gonna be. It's more of the same with the Wizards every year.
Yeah,
It never changes.
yeah. Rui let me down. I was like, he was my prediction for most improved last year, and he got
worse.
injured the second game of of the regular season. I was like, all right, man. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, this guy's making me look like a fool. But
Yeah, is what.
that was it. You guys talk to us about what you guys thought that fit was. Comment below. Let us know. Anyway, that was not really a question, but hey guys, only balls, only all the time. Like and subscribe to the video. We want to keep making videos for you guys. Tell us what you want us to hear. Wait. Yeah.